Hey guys, so this is a quick tutorial for today's assignment. It's musical Legos. Remember we talked about the loops in Soundtrap or GarageBand. Most digital audio workstations or DAWs have some kind of loop bank, and they're just pre-recorded sound samples, all right, little musical ideas that you put together and can pull apart and dice, kind of use them in different shapes just like you would Legos. Okay. So we talked about our fundamental, like, four categories that we have in a pop ensemble, such as you always have a drummer, right? You always have somebody playing the drum set and playing a beat to give the piece steady time and tempo and to drive the musical momentum forward. The second thing you have is a bass line. And what the bassist job is to give a very basic outline of the musical structure. Okay. Then you have harmony, which gives you a more full picture of the structure. It gives you are you in major? Are you in minor? What key are you in? It drives the phrasing. It does all of that. And it accompanies the fourth element, which is the melody. Okay. And the melody is the part you sing if there's a vocalist, or the lead, melodic line if there was a guitar or piano can typically play melody, and they could play harmony if they play chords. Um, but in a rock band, a second guitarist usually is the main melodic line. Sometimes it's brass. Sometimes, in an orchestra it would be violin. So we have different options for that. For this project, you need to have four tracks: one for drums, one for bass, one for a harmonic instrument, such as piano or guitar, and then one for a melodic instrument. Okay, so we're going to build that now. All right, so I'm going to go to piano. These are my loops. Okay, this is the loop bank. I'm going to go to piano. I'm going to find a harmonic structure that I like. And remember, we talked about this yesterday, that the ones that say like Atlantis, or the ones that say like Brampton, for example, anytime you use one of these, so if I use one of these piano samples, it should sound good with a Brampton from the bass samples, or it should sound good with the drum samples of the same name. Okay, so I'm going to work in Atlantis right now. So I'm going to take one of these chords. Let's see. I'm looking, because I know I'm doing harmony, I want to make sure I use one of the ones that say chords. So I'm going to take this one. I'm going to just drag it over. Pop chords. All right. I'm going to take the loop off, because we're going to have it happen more than once. I'm going to make it longer. Because like I said, it has to be at least 16 measures. All right, so that's my harmonic structure. And if you look, the loop was 8 measures long, but it's really two sections of 4, right? So I can start my bass line here. So I'm going to go into this, and just to save time for this right now, I favorited a few things. Oops, I got to clear that search out and go to bass. And I had favorited a few things just to save time for this video. So I'm going to go to this one, I think. I'm going to have this. There we go. And I'm going to listen to that. So that works pretty well. And even though this says it's originally recorded in B flat minor, and this one is in B flat, when you drop it in here, it changes everything to B flat major. Okay, so that bass line now is in B flat major. All right, so now we have that bass line in. I'm going to add a drum part. So we're going to go up here, go to drums or beats, whichever you like. And again, I had already put some in that I thought were okay. So just for the ability to save time, So I'm going to drop this in. All right. So now I'm going to listen to what this sounds like together. All right. And it sounds okay. It's not, uh, I might take more time and find perhaps a better one. Um, if I had a little more time, but I really don't want to make this video too long. Part of the fun of this project should be going through, looking at all the beats, not just the ones that I liked, and seeing which ones you think work the best. Okay. But just in the sake of time, I'm just kind of going to add that. So now I have this. And it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I just think there are other ones that might work better. And you can go outside the instrument category I mentioned, but I just did that to just make it easier for you. If you stay within one, they generally all work together. I'm just stretching these out a little bit because now I'm going to add a melodic line. All right. So let's do this. There we go. And this track I'm just going to delete. So you just do the 3 dots and then delete track. Okay, that would look, it just looks a little bit cleaner that way. So here at measure 9, I'm going to add a melody. So earlier I had looked and I had some guitar parts. And I'm going to actually just drop this guy in there. Melody 1. Actually, I thought I had. I think the one I had liked was melody. So let's see. Guitar melody 3. I think I like that one better than 1. So I'm going to drop that here. Let's see what this sounds like. It's all right. I could also take part of it if you notice it's a repeating pattern. So again, you could go and take guitar melody 2 and put that in there instead. You could cut it. Oops. Didn't mean to keep playing that. Sorry. You could cut it by doing this. You could make it shorter if you didn't like all of it and you just like one part of it. You could do that. You could go to, if you wanted to cut it very precisely at a specific place, you could move the playhead over, do that, go to edit, split region, and now I could delete that second half if I liked. If I make a mistake, you can always edit, undo. This right up here is your friend. And let's see. So I have this, and now I'm going to just fade them out. So I'm actually going to have this part stop here. If you go up here, see this little dot? That'll fade out. So I'm going to have that melody fade out. And then I'm going to have the drums go next. So I'm actually going to take this and not have it loop quite so long. And I'm going to take that out. And then I'm going to have the bass do the same thing. I'm going to have that, drag it back, fade it out. Then I have one time where the chords play that little chord progression. And then I'm going to go up to the top here, fade that out at the very end. All right, so now that we have that, these will all fade out, and then we have an ending to our song. All right, so once you're done with that, take a listen to it, make sure you like it. And remember, there is no wrong answers to this, okay? Just things that could be better. This is not a perfect piece by any means. And if I was going to make a 40-minute video instead of a 15-minute video, I would definitely take some time and find some better loops to insert in here, okay? One more thing I'm going to do just before I finish is I'm going to just double check and make sure that I like it in this key. I might change it to like the key of C and just see See if it sounds better there. So let's just try that. So let's see. Yeah, I might like it better there actually. So experiment with different things. Experiment with the different keys that you could put it in. Experiment with different tempos. Okay, to change the tempo, you just put another number in here. I don't know, bring it down a little bit. Ever so slightly. It's completely up to you. Um, Once you're done, playing with all of this and you have a little bit of a composition, don't forget the most important part, to title it. Whatever you want to title, as long as it's, good for you. And then you're going to save it. Okay. And then on Monday, um, we'll listen to them. But as far as submitting them for today, you're just going to do the following. You're going to go to right here where you collaborate. You're going to invite me. So you're going to put K Lopes. All right. And then that'll let me look at your project. All right. Another option is for you to share it with me. Okay. But the collaboration, if you invite me, then I can actually go in your project and take a look at what you did. So I prefer that. Um, very, if you don't have me as an collaborator, this is the next best thing, is to invite me. All right. I think that's it. So I will see you on Monday. Have fun. Don't stress about it. This is just playing with Legos. They just happen to be musical. Okay? Have a great day and a nice weekend.